Introduction. NATO, also known as the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, is a military alliance formed by several countries to protect themselves against potential threats. NATO's joint intelligence sharing is a crucial aspect of its operations as it enables member countries to share intelligence which is used for combating not only terrorism-related offenses but also espionage activities orchestrated by foreign governments, such as Russia. In this analysis, we delve into the significance of NATO's joint intelligence sharing in combating Russian espionage, and how effective the approach has been in curbing espionage activities by Russia. Background. According to an article by Forbes, Russia's intelligence efforts have been an increasing concern for NATO members. The Russian government has been found to use a combination of traditional intelligence operatives, the internet, and social media to spread disinformation and interfere with democratic processes in NATO member countries. Russian espionage activities, therefore, pose a threat not only to NATO members but also to the stability of the global order. NATO's joint intelligence sharing enters the picture as a way to combat these activities by providing member countries with a platform to share intelligence information on these espionage attempts. The platform helps member countries understand and recognize the methods and techniques employed by Russia to perpetrate these espionage activities. Through joint intelligence sharing, NATO aims to develop common strategies and approaches for countering foreign threats more effectively. Challenges. While the joint intelligence sharing approach sounds promising, there have been several challenges in its implementation. One such challenge is the fact that NATO member countries often have varying levels of intelligence capabilities. For instance, some member countries have advanced intelligence systems, while others may not have comparable intelligence technological infrastructure. Such disparities could make it more difficult for certain members to supply actionable intelligence, as well as for others to assess the intelligence provided. A second challenge is that not all of the NATO member countries are necessarily on the same page with regards to the seriousness of the Russian espionage threat. Such differences in opinion could make it challenging for joint intelligence sharing to be fully effective in preventing Russian espionage. Additionally, some member countries may have different geopolitical reasons for engaging in not-so-friendly relationships with Russia, which can affect their willingness to fully engage in intelligence sharing with other NATO members. Effectiveness. Despite the challenges, there have been some successes to NATO's joint intelligence sharing approach. For instance, NATO has been able to identify and thwart several instances of Russian espionage attempts in its member countries. The approach has also helped member countries understand better the extent and seriousness of the espionage threat, as well as develop ways of identifying and combating potential threats. Additionally, joint intelligence sharing has enabled member countries to develop more proactive measures to hamper Russian espionage attempts. Conclusively, while the threat of espionage activities by foreign governments such as Russia is not new, it is becoming increasingly more sophisticated. NATO's joint intelligence sharing approach is one of the crucial means through which member countries can collaborate to counter these espionage activities. Though challenges arise when implementing the approach, the effectiveness of the joint intelligence sharing approach in combating some of these challenges is evident. The ongoing importance of this approach underlines its relevance in the current threat environment and the need for NATO members to continuously find ways of improving intelligence sharing capabilities.